All right, what's going on, guys? It's the Alley Park Podcast. Got my boy Snacks again. He's back for part two. So you just want to give like a little life update?
How you guys doing? I know it's been a minute since I've been here. Life's been pretty good though. I can't even lie. Life has its its ups and downs, but for the most part, I can't complain.
What have you kind of been doing with your time every day?
Working. I think last time I was here, I wasn't working like a super serious job. I was more so working like a fresh out of college job, and I had a lot of game for that. But like now, I'm at the point in my life where I can put people in position to get better jobs. So, yeah.
Do you want to share what your job is now?
Not fully, but I work for the city of Philadelphia, and it's fun. Like I feel like most people not regret getting 9 to 5s, but like they just don't have the 9 to 5 that they want. And fortunately, just the people who are in my circle and the jobs I've worked, it allowed me to get a 9 to 5 that I actually want. So
That's tough though, that you get to work in the city and everything. Yeah. So do you live in the city or you live outside of the city?
I live in the city. I live in Northeast. It's like I don't know how to explain Northeast. It's like right before you get to Frankfurt, I guess. That's how you could say. But most people who live in the city, they don't really like Northeast. But it's cool though. It's what it is.
Is Philly somewhere you want to stay like your whole life, or you kind of want to travel around?
Definitely travel, but like I love Philly. I can't leave Philly. Like it's just too much in Philly that I haven't even explored yet at 23. That's like it's like to be from there and then not really seeing all of it is crazy.
And you've lived there for 23 years?
Yeah, basically my whole life.
Dang. I don't know. I'm just like different because I hate like living in PA. Like I guess like living around here kind of sucks, but like
that's a trend that I've been hearing.
It's terrible. There's no benefits to living here. It's just cold all the time.
Not all the time. I feel like in the winter it's super duper cold, but in the summer it's super duper hot. Like it's like when it needs to be hot, it's hot, and then when it's cold, it's definitely cold.
But then like also another trend that I saw like over the summer being down south was when it rains here, it rains all day for so long. Down there, when it's supposed to rain, it's like maybe 2 hours and then it stops.
That's not bad. I did want to ask you about that too. What was that like going to the south and playing baseball down there for the summer?
Dude, it was a great experience. Obviously I like being in the south because it was hot here, it's hot down there, so it kind of was easier to adjust. But just living down there, the people are so much nicer. I think the food and everything down there is so much better. Like, have you ever been down south?
Yeah, like most of my family's from Virginia, so I haven't been down there in a while, but I've been to places in the south though.
You ever been to Cookout?
I've heard of it, but never been.
Dude. What's your favorite fast food restaurant?
You can't put me on the spot like that because it changes per day. Like it depends on what I want that day. But if I can only eat one fast food for the rest of my life, I'm gonna go the cliche route. I'm gonna take Chick-fil-A.
Dude, Cookout though, I think Cookout's way better than Chick-fil-A. I love Chick-fil-A. Don't get me wrong, because that's my favorite fast food restaurant up here. But you go down to Cookout.
What do they sell? Much better. Like what are some of the things they sell?
So the things that me and my teammates were getting, the best thing about it is super cheap. So I got a chicken sandwich, a chicken quesadilla, cheddar cheese bites, and a milkshake. Okay. And all that was like $9.50. And the best thing is they're open every single day, and they're open till like 3 a.m. So like for us, it was perfect because we were playing games till however late, and then we're driving back and stuff, and then we just stop there, and they're always open, and they're everywhere down there.
I might have to tap in. I might have to just go down there and tap in one day.
I mean, like the options that they have is ridiculous because you get so much food, and you're only I think Roman spent the most out of us, and it was like $10.50.
That's not even bad.
And you're getting so much food, and if you don't get the milkshake, I think it's like $7 or $8. But like you gotta get the milkshake. If you're gonna go down there, you gotta get the milkshake.
You ever had Checkers?
I don't think so, no.
Like Rallies? It's like Checkers and Rallies or something like that?
I've heard of it, but I've never had it, no.
Gotta try that. But it's not that many of them anymore. And Philly is like the sad side of it that it's not that many of them because they was getting robbed. But it's like they got the best fries. Best fries you ever have in your life.
Really? Better than Chick-fil-A's waffle fries?
Yes.
Dang. I always thought those were like top tier in the list of everything.
You got to try the Checkers. The first time you have the Checkers fries, you'll be like, bro, I'm never going. But these are the fries.
Yeah. I'm going to have to try that out.
Yes, sir.
I'm excited for that. Have you ever... Oh, dude, there was one I was just thinking of. I mean, obviously you've had Buc-ee's before, right?
I probably did like when I was a kid, but like I know that's a very big thing down there.
We got lucky that when we would travel to... Because we played... The majority of our games were like in North Carolina, South Carolina. But then like when we drive to South Carolina or we drive to Georgia, like we'd stop at Buc-ee's was right on our way. Amazing. Life down there is just so much better though.
How much driving is it compared to up here, like quantity wise?
Like I think everything. So where we lived, we were kind of in the middle of the state. So driving to different things where our apartment was, everything was 10 minutes.
That's not bad.
But it was only 10 minutes because of red lights. So like if there was no red lights, you'd probably get there in like 3 minutes. Because it was like 2 miles to everything. But because of the amount of red lights they had, it took you about 10 minutes-ish.
That's not even bad.
Like we had a whole mall. We had all these different, like a ton of stores. Fast food was 10 minutes. The gym was 10 minutes. One of the facilities that we trained at was 10 minutes. Like you literally had everything. And you know the best thing is?
What?
Hooters was also 10 minutes.
Yo, Hooters, look, I'm not forgetting about that either. Hooters, y'all didn't even take my email. Y'all ain't give me no call back, nothing. That's crazy.
Dude, we literally, we went into Hooters down where we were, and I was talking to the manager about it, and the only downside was we had mentioned it a little later in our trip, so, because we had went there a couple times, and I talked to the manager, and he was like so excited about it, and then I went in and again, and he was like trying to set it up and everything like that, and then obviously like life got busy for him, so then it was like, well, my whole goal was to do it in store, so like I didn't want to have to film it online, because like it's all about the experience and everything.
Yeah, that would defeated the whole purpose.
Yeah, like I wanna film with all the people in there.
Yeah.
And I know we had. It sounds kind of weird, but we did have friends that worked at Hooters just because we were new to the area. Like, you want to hear a funny story?
Yes.
So the first time we went out to eat, I think it was like our third night there. We went to Hooters, and we're sitting there. It's me and Rome and one of our other teammates. Well, our other teammate went to take a call, so it's just me and Rome sitting there. And the Hooters waitresses come up, like 3 of them. It's about 5 o'clock. It's a little lighter on the amount of people that are there.
Okay.
So we're sitting there and they're like talking to us and stuff like that, and then we're kind of just like, okay, well we're new down here. Like, what can we do around here? So they're writing on a napkin like a full list, right? So then one of them gave us her number, and she was like, yeah, just like let me know, like I'll get some of the girls to come and everything like that. So we kind of had like all the ins in Hooters, because then every time we went in there, they knew about my podcast. So like, oh yeah, like we want to get on and everything like that. Like, so we did hang out with one of them, and we went to like some arcade. Again, a cheap arcade. It was $7. You could play from when they open to when they end. It was $7 the whole day. That's another thing, is like, down there's so much more to do.
I haven't seen an arcade in Pennsylvania in like 15 years. Maybe Dave and Buster's, but
I've never even been there.
You've never been?
I've never been to Dave and Buster's. I've heard of it. I've just never been there.
You got to go to Dave and Buster's. I feel like anybody who's from Philly, you had at least one school trip to Dave and Buster's.
Really?
Yeah, and just you bowled, and you might have played a couple games, but Dave and Buster's is a middle school necessity.
I'm gonna have to come up to Philly, and we're gonna have to go to Dave and Buster's and Checkers.
Yes. Dave and Buster's is crazy. You never been to Dave and Buster's?
I've like heard of it. Like obviously, I see the commercials everywhere and all the ads, but I've never actually been to one. Like it looks really fun, but around here we don't really have that. So
yeah.
Like I think there might be one within like 30 minutes, maybe around here, but I never like thought about like checking it out or anything.
Yeah. But that was W-Riz. You guys rizzed up the Hooters waitresses and got the ins and outs. That's
That was-
W-Riz.
One of them followed me on Instagram. One of the ones that wasn't there followed me on Instagram. But like again, we only had like 2.5, 3 months down there.
True.
So it's like we're only like it's nice, and I think it was such a good experience to be able to go down and like talk to different people and just meet a lot of new people because
Yeah.
all my teammates I still pretty much talk to now, and they're like living in Cali, still in North Carolina, like all over the U.S. So it's great that I was able to bond with them. But I mean, I always encourage everyone to just take those risks. Like I was super like a little nervous when I had first gotten the coach to reach out to me because I was like, okay, well I'm driving. I'm going to be 8 hours from home. I'm going to be in a place just playing baseball. So like I can't work, can't do anything. Like I have to rent an apartment. I have to do all that type of stuff. I was lucky enough that Roman had the same opportunity and in like the same league. So it was nice being able to go down there with like a familiar face.
Yeah. You wasn't down there by yourself trying to like fully figure it out.
No, that would have been, I mean, I feel like I would have survived, but it was definitely easier with the transition of just being able to, okay, I'm going down with my teammate and we're going to live together, everything like that. So it was a lot easier. I mean, he left me for 2 weeks to go to Oklahoma. So I got that feeling of living by myself. Don't get me wrong. It's great. Living by yourself, so underrated. And I never thought I would actually enjoy it, but I did enjoy it. But it was also nice having him there because we were doing stuff all the time. But I like staying busy, and that's the main thing that I focused on down there was always doing something. And we were playing every day, lifting. So we were kind of living that baseball lifestyle the whole summer. My bank account doesn't agree with it, but at least that was, I got the experience.
Sometimes it's like, I seen a video on Instagram. It's like money doesn't equate to happiness. You know what I mean? It's like you could spend the money to create valuable memories, which brings happiness, but money doesn't really equate to like how happy a person is. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I kind of want to get into that.
Okay.
So do you agree that money doesn't buy happiness?
I would agree with that, but it's like you have to play devil's advocate with it because it's like within having money, like you're very happy because that's where I'm at now. It's like I'm making a little bit more money and I'm like, bro, I'm where I want to be at, but I'm not complacent. I feel like most people, that's where the term comes from, where it's like money can't buy happiness. It's people who get the money and they become complacent. It's like you get the money, you have to prepare yourself for the money. 2, you have to have a strategy once you get the money. And then 3, it's like you can't just, I don't want to curse, but you can't blow the money fast. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I've always been like kind of split on this because I do think that money, it does equal happiness.
Yeah.
Just because like if you don't have that much money, you can't really experience like traveling and doing all these different activities.
Yeah.
But I've always kind of set my goals to be financially free, like have enough money where I can actually enjoy life, everything like that. So I'd rather work that job that's terrible, but I'm making bank over a job that's like, okay, I really like it and I'm making like minimum wage.
And that's how you feel like still being in school. But once you get out of school, you understand like happiness is happiness and mental health is on a bigger scale than the money. Like, so the job I worked before I started working with the city was like 9 to 5, suit and tie. And as you can see, I don't wear a suit and tie. That's not my thing. But I did it for the job, and it was cool. Like while I was working there, but it was a big mental like stressor where it was like I'm dealing with people who basically like a case manager for people who are at home that need at home assistance. So it's like you're dealing with people, you're trying to book them for shifts and stuff like that, and people just don't even be on the same page. And it's like, look, I'm trying to get you paid, and you don't even want to go to work. How does that work? You know what I mean?
I don't know. It's a very interesting topic to get into, just because you can do a lot of things with money, but at the same time, like you said, your mental health sometimes struggle if you're putting so much pressure to get all that money.
Yeah.
Like, if you're working, like, 70 hours a week to get all that money, like, you're really not going to have that much time to spend everything
the money.
yeah, like, you're just putting all your work in now. Once you get older, like, you'll probably have a big bank account, but then you don't get to experience as much in your younger days.
Yeah.
Like, almost in your prime. Like, you're working, like, just like everyone. Like, you work till, like, 65 and then you retire.
Yeah.
Well, by that time, you're kind of limited to what you can do.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like there's a medium, but you have to find your medium. Like, you can't have the mindset of like, oh, I want to be financially free. Like, one thing I learned is like, when you work a job and you get paid, not all that money is yours. Like, you have to pay bills, you got to pay loans, whatever you got to pay. You have to pay something, and then with that little bit of money that you have, then you can, dividend.
Especially taxes. Taxes takes a lot. It's like you make a big paycheck, like, what, like 20% of that's going to taxes.
That's what I'm saying.
And it just automatically disappears right there. You don't even get to see that.
And then it depends on where you at, because sometimes the city tax is bigger than the state tax, and that's crazy to me. But
yeah, I mean, obviously taxes are important, but I hate the amount of money you lose to taxes. But it's another thing of life.
you get them back from refunds.
Yeah.
Even though you only get probably like a quarter back of whatever they took, but
It's at least something.
Yeah.
That's why I want to move to like somewhere where like the taxes are low. Like I've always, or like even like just buying stuff's low. Like my goal is to like live in like Florida or Texas or Arizona, where like obviously Florida, the cost of living's a little bit higher just because it's so popular, but Texas, depending on where you go, is pretty cheap.
Yeah.
Arizona, not the best place to live, but houses there.
Yo, I seen a video earlier about Arizona. A lady said her flip flop was melting on her foot while she was walking. I don't know if I could live in Arizona, especially being a big person. I don't even really like the heat like that, and that's kind of crazy. Like, somebody's shoe was melting on their foot while they were walking.
It gets hot. It gets up to like 110 plus. Especially with all that humidity, like,
I couldn't do it.
I don't know. I say it now because I don't have to deal with it. But if I moved to Arizona and it's like 110 consistently, I'd probably be like, yeah, I don't want to live here anymore.
That's what I'm saying.
But it's just all about the experience of living there. Like, I hate being cold. I don't like snow. I don't enjoy snow as I did when I was younger, I should say.
Yeah, having snow as an adult is different than snow when you're a kid. Like, snow when you're an adult is like driving in it, and you have to make sure that your wheels don't turn a certain way while you're driving. When you're a kid, you just like, oh, it's snowing, I got off from school.
For real.
Snowing as an adult, you still gotta go into work at 9 o'clock the next day, knowing it's about to snow 3 inches. Like, it's crazy though.
I used to think when I was younger, like, when you drive in the snow and like you start like sliding and everything, like it was the coolest thing ever. Now driving in the snow myself, I'm like, yeah, I don't want to slide because if I crash this, I gotta pay for it.
That's what I'm saying. But to get on the thing what you were saying about where I like dream places to live, I would want to live in like Seattle or like Montana. Like,
Really?
Yeah, I want to go off the grid so bad, but not like a bad off the grid. Like, I just want to live somewhere where like you have to know where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would really go off the grid like that, but yeah, just get like a bunch of land.
That's also really good. Like, I'd love to have like a land where I'm not necessarily bothered by like neighbors and stuff.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, where you have a ton of land, you kind of have your own space. Maybe your neighbor lives like a little bit down the road, but like kind of just staying to yourself and your family and everything. I feel like that'd be nice, especially like when you have friends over. You don't have to worry about being too loud and everything like that.
Yeah, they can't hear you. They can hear you. They can't hear you. They're like a whole nother town away. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's great like that. So I did think of my question.
Okay.
So being from Philly,
Okay.
what's the best cheesesteak? Or you can give top 3 if you want.
Top 3. Okay. Well, this is my list. So I'm gonna say, for me, I'm putting Larry's at number 1. It doesn't matter which one, either the one in West or the one that's in Northeast. I've been going to the one in Northeast recently just because they offer like more stuff. Number 2, gotta go Poppy Store cheesesteak. Corner store, the corner store cheesesteak platter is a staple. Like if you don't feel like going to a pizza place or like somewhere extravagant to go get a cheesesteak, just go to the corner store. $8, $8.50, and you get fries. So,
Dang.
and my third, where I say my third place. I'm gonna put like a super duper out the way place. I'm gonna say Oregon Steaks at 3. That gives South Philly some love. But Oregon Steaks definitely underrated.
Yeah. Is it crazy that I've never been to any of them?
No, like a lot of people when they come to Philly and they get cheesesteaks, they go to like Geno's and Pat's, and I'll be like, ugh. The face, like the super duper face of disgust. It's like there's so many other places that you can go to get a better cheesesteak, but it's like the tourist spot.
I've never even been to either of those places either.
Look, when you come to Philly, I'm gonna take you to Larry's, bro.
We're gonna be doing a lot of trying food down there. You want to know my favorite place?
Where?
So Roman loves this place, so we would go occasionally. It's D'Alessandro's. I think that's so good.
I probably haven't been there since I was a kid, but I'm not even on the cheesesteak wave anymore. I'm on the cutlet sandwich wave. That's like a whole new subsection of TikTok. Like people go out and get cutlet sandwiches, like the like a Parmesan chicken Parmesan cutlet, like a cutlet sandwich like that. Like
so they're good. I've never had one of those either.
It's like it's like the Wawa sandwich, like the chicken tender Wawa sandwich. It's like that, but basically like bigger pieces of chicken and a lot more like ingredients.
And I would imagine a lot better. Wawa's good, don't get me wrong, but I feel like that's because it's the only option at some points.
Wawa or Sheetz?
I gotta go Wawa. I think Sheetz has more options, and like I do like things from there, but the quality of the food from Wawa, the majority of the time that I've had it, has been, I think, a lot better.
Yeah, Wawa's like the go-to, but for me, I'm at this point where it's like I've basically went to school in Reading for 4 years, and Sheetz just like you said, they have more options, and Wawa doesn't have boneless wings.
Sheetz boneless wings are low-key gas.
That's what I'm saying.
They're really good.
So you saying, okay, so Wawa or Cookout?
Oh, Cookout, 100%. Dude, you can't knock it till you try, because Cookout will change your life. I will tell you, I think we, for a solid like 2 to 3 weeks, we ate Cookout like twice a week. It's cheap and the food is amazing. Now, it could have just been in the area we're at where it was really good. I don't know if it's great everywhere. But like if you ever get down to North Carolina, go to Fayetteville, those Cookouts are great. Even the one in Augusta that we went to was really good. And the service is fast. They're all nice in there.
I gotta check it out. I'm definitely gonna check that one out.
Oh, 100%. That's got to be on like your top list. I think they might have them in Virginia. I think so.
That's even closer. I gotta ask. I gotta ask around.
You ever been to Raising Cane's?
Yeah, but like I wouldn't. That's not like my go-to place though. Like for chicken, like I would go to Chick-fil-A before I go to Raising Cane's.
100%.
But Raising Cane's is like I get the hype, I understand it, but that chicken is mad dry. The toast be dry sometimes, and then you don't even get no ketchup for your fries. It's insane.
I think it's overrated.
Great man.
I think it's so overrated.
Great man.
I had it.
Great man.
When I came back from North Carolina, I stopped in Virginia to visit one of my friends, and I was like, "All right, I'm gonna try it." Like, there's one maybe 40 minutes from me at home, so I'm here. I might as well try it. It just wasn't. I see it all over TikTok. They're like, "Oh yeah, get the cane sauce, everything like that." It wasn't good.
That's what I'm saying.
Like I would pick Chick-fil-A over that. I'd pick Popeyes over that. I'd pick a lot of the main chicken places. Like I'd probably pick. Now this might be crazy, but like if I'm getting like chicken, like I'd probably pick like McDonald's chicken nuggets over.
Nah, McDonald's chicken nuggets have went down the drain, and then they tried to look. I don't even want to get on that. I'll go down the rabbit hole of McDonald's. Like,
I think the quality of all these top chain like fast food restaurants are getting really, really bad, and they're charging more, and you're getting way less.
that's what I'm saying. They try to make like the little like deals where like even like for Burger King, right? They got like the $5 duo, $7 trio thing, and that thing is just like, okay, cool. Like I get what you're doing, but the food tastes the same. Like there is no oomph, like
Yeah.
no switch up to it.
It's not as good as when you were like a kid and stuff. Especially McDonald's, I feel like the food was like really good when I was growing up. And then as you kind of get older, it's like, well, the quality's going down. They're getting lazier with how they make everything.
Yeah,
And they're taking all the good stuff away. So it's like you're really paying for this low end, which is supposed to be a really high and wealthy fast food chain. You're just paying for low end food where I could just heat something up in like a freezer food and it probably tastes better.
that's what I'm saying. They took away the chicken selects or whatever. A rip, and then they tried to bring back the snack wraps. Rip.
Yeah, I tried it because I used to like them as a kid, and I tried it. I was like, it's just not. It doesn't hit the same as it used to,
It doesn't.
and it's just so like upsetting that it's such low quality now.
For
So I kind of just try to stay away from it. Like, but if I do go to a fast food, Chick-fil-A is definitely the number one.
besides fast food, like what's your favorite like go-to food? Like if you can only eat one type of food for the rest of your life.
Oh, chicken wings.
Okay.
Because, like, I feel like you can have so many different flavors and everything. I don't know. I'm a really big fan of chicken, so that's that's always my go-to answer is that. What's yours?
I'm gonna like this is another Philly thing. Well, it's not really a Philly thing, but it's like an East Coast thing, I would say. But halal food, like like I said, when you come to Philly, I'm gonna take you to the halal truck, and you're gonna be like, what is this? Like this looks mad foreign, but it's probably gonna be the best food that you might ever have in your life, and it's super cheap. It's like $10 for like a platter that's like
Yeah.
that big and filled.
You said it's like a food truck? I always have seen that the food trucks are usually the best food out of everywhere. Which is crazy. You wouldn't think it would be the top tier, but it beats all these other restaurants by a mile.
Like a halal platter. So basically, like a halal platter is chicken and rice with like salad, and then you get white sauce, hot sauce. I don't know what the white sauce is. No diddy. But the hot sauce it's not like super duper hot, but it gives you like that little.
Yeah. I like spicy foods.
I could eat that. If I could eat it every day, I would. I swear. Because it's like you could eat half a platter and be full, and then save it to like whenever you want to eat again. And you can eat it hot or cold, and it tastes great.
That's the best type of food. When you can do so many different things with it. Dang, $10 for all that? That's crazy. Wow.
And then people like when I first came back home, people was telling me like it used to be cheaper. It used to be like $6, and now it's $10. I was like, damn, when did I miss this? Like when did I miss it being $6? But
$10 is still pretty cheap.
yeah, like you just said, compare going to a fast food restaurant, you spending at least $11.
Maybe. You're probably spending like 15 most likely.
That's what I'm saying.
They just get so overpriced. Wow. So kind of switching it off the food. So I know last time we had talked about like all your fashion and type of stuff. Is there, you kind of getting more into that now?
Yeah, just understanding my style a lot more, like not going after what like pieces I want, and more so just trying to make different things together. Like today, look, I got the Apex Twins hat with the Notre Dame Adidas with some Adidas sweats on, and they can see that. Got some Bape shoes, but then also just reaching out to more people who have fashion brands, like willing to put my time into that. Learning the game and just learning how creatives think. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, as you can tell, I still have the same style from when we did last time.
Look. There you go.
Wow.
It's a shirt. That's my friend's brand called Moneymakers for 4L. They also make socks. Look, I'm gonna keep saying this, and now he gets a live promotion. Go buy the socks, bro. The best socks I ever worn in my life. But that's his latest drop.
You said this is your friend's brand? Mm-hmm. Does he have like a website or anything?
Yeah, Moneymakers4L on Instagram.
That's gonna be right in the description because this is actually really tough. I don't know if you guys can see it. Actually, hold on, let me take it out.
And like that logo is, it says Moneymakers4L in sign language.
Dang. I don't know if they can see it.
Yeah.
Dang, this thing's tough.
But yeah, so I really been tapping in with him. Mm-hmm. My man's Lance with Jug Archive. He's getting his stuff in motion. Like he has a couple things that he dropped, but he's getting stuff in motion. And then a guy from out here named Ja, he does the distinctive brand. Mm-hmm. So just tapping in with my guys, just seeing what they're trying to offer to their audience, and just not piggybacking off what they're doing, but more so like incorporating what they're dropping into my style, as well as just learning like how they think. You know what I mean? So just trying different stuff and see. Look, like you said, you got the same style look. That's one piece added to your collection now.
For real, dude. I'm gonna have to get you a OTP shirt. I'm gonna get it. We have a lot of logos and stuff. I'm gonna get you one.
I'll take it,
dude.
And I'll rock it.
I mean, it's definitely not as cool as this. It's kind of just the OTP logo, but like it's better than nothing.
A T-shirt is a T-shirt. Mm-hmm. I feel like that's how I've been looking at fashion now. It's like it's not about the clothes that you buy. It's more so like your vision with the clothes. You know what I mean? Because it's like you can buy 10 pieces, but if you can't use those 10 pieces to make 5 different outfits, like you just bought clothes to buy clothes at that point.
Yeah. So are your plans to come up with like your own kind of brand?